What's up? 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 What's up, everybody? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Thank you, Shan. He said, what's the tea? Listen, man. Hold on. Let me get some water first before I start. Let me get some water first before I start. I had to get some water first before I start. Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all tea. Y'all gonna be like, Sticks, how you know I need to hear that? All right? Check me out. Number one. Babes, you gotta focus on yourself. I know. You probably tired of hearing it. But I'm not gonna hold you. Like, it's like you get focused. Y'all gonna be like, Sticks, how you gonna be like, Sticks, why you in my business? You get focused, and then once you get focused, things start going your way a little bit, and then you start getting focused on everybody else again. Then you lose your focus. It's like once you start getting on track, once you start getting your little workout in, you reading your little books, you doing the work, here come Tyrone texting you. Now you're like, ooh, Tyrone, fine. Now you're distracted. Because you worry about Tyrone. Or for my guys, you worry about Jessica. You done finally got focused. And the moment you get focused, here comes the distractions. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say, listen. I hate to sound like this, right? But y'all remember when our grandmothers used to be like, that ain't nothing but the devil. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that when grandmas, like anytime you get distracted, anytime something just not going your way, grandma be like, that ain't nothing but the devil. Okay, I'm not going to call it the devil, but I'm definitely going to call it the negative, okay? The negative energy, the old version of yourself. You see, what you have to understand is that if you're ever going to level up, if you're ever going to graduate from this level that you at, you have to be willing to let go of the version of you that was feeding into that stuff. Maybe you was going to the club too much. Maybe you was hanging out with people that just wasn't good for you. You see, my love, there has to be a level of strictness for real. You cannot accidentally hit success. Let me say that one more time. You cannot accidentally hit success. You have to plan your way to success. You have to be intentional with your success. Do y'all hear me? And then what I've realized too is that a lot of y'all are seeking validation from outside people. A lot of y'all are seeking validation from the people that you like. You want them to tell you that you're beautiful instead of genuinely believing that within yourself. You see, this is why you get treated badly sometimes with certain people, because you was looking to them for your validation when you really should have had it in yourself. So then once you have it within yourself, then you're able to exude that energy, and then people can align with how you treat yourself. You see, you can't say you want to be treated like royalty, but you haven't even treated yourself like royalty. People are followers. So what you have to understand is that they're following you when it comes to treating you. You see, the example that I always say, hold on, y'all. My lips are like, Hold on, y'all. Hold on. The example that I give is that when someone walks in the house, right, walks in your apartment, right, and you take off your shoes, the person that you got coming in the house is going to take off their shoes also, because they saw that that's what you did. So when you took off your shoes going into your apartment, they're going to say, oh, you know what? I can't wear shoes here, because how you treated your home. If you ashed on the ground, guess what's coming? They ashing too. If you ash on the table, guess what's coming? They ashing on the table too. A lot of people are waiting to see how you treat yourself for them to understand how they should treat you. Period. So if you want the utmost respect, you have to give yourself the utmost respect. Period. And this is what I teach in Magnetism. You see, you have to know how to take care of yourself. You have to know how to give yourself royal treatment. Royal treatment. And let me tell you something. People will try to make it seem like you're demanding. People will try to make it seem like you're asking for too much. My question is if you're able to bring to the table what you're asking for, then it's not a problem. Somebody said, can we still join the Magnetism? Yes, just DM me your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me say it one more time. Stop seeking outside validation. Stop seeking outside validation. Stop waiting for other people to give you compliments for you to believe that you're beautiful, my love. Ain't nobody really gonna think you beautiful until you think you beautiful. Because you wanna know why? When you think you beautiful, you move like you beautiful. And your face actually starts to change based off of your beliefs. You see, what you have to understand is that your brain tells your body what to do. What you have to understand is that your brain tells your body how to move. So when you tell yourself that you're ugly, when you tell yourself that you're not stronger, you're not smarter, when you tell yourself all these things, your brain is taking that as fact. And what you have to understand is that your brain is now going to look for evidence of these claims that you're saying. So next thing you know, you look in the mirror, you're looking a little different lately because of your words. Your words are hitting your cells are changing your body and your form, and now your eyes are looking at your body as evidence to your claim that you're not beautiful. You see, here's what I'll say, all right? To level up, you have to take your mind off of the people that you like. A lot of y'all are too distracted by these crushes that you have. I want y'all to hear me, okay? Some of y'all are a little too distracted by these crushes that you have. You're posting for them, not for yourself. So then you wonder, and let me give y'all, everybody comment magnetism. Let me give y'all a magnetism tip real quick. Let me give y'all a magnetism tip real quick. Let me give y'all a magnetism. Somebody said this is an attack. No, this is not. This is the truth. This is the truth. Everybody comment magnetism, okay? And y'all share this live. First of all, number one, magnetism is effortless. All right? Let me say that one more time. Magnetism is effortless. And quite frankly, some of y'all are trying too hard. You see, one thing that I want you to understand is magnetism and mastery both start with MA, okay? What you have to understand is that when you look at the masters of their craft, they seem effortless, right? You need to embody effortless. Somebody said, I'm trying too hard to attract my future. Trying and attract, those two words don't get along. Trying insinuates that you're putting lots of effort. Attracting insinuates that you're just being, and it's coming to you based off of your energy. You see, let me ask you something. Do you want to do it the effortless way, or do you want to do it the difficult way? Do you want to do it the effortless way, or do you want to do it the difficult way? And what you have to understand is that the difficult way is only going to cause you more pain because you're not going with the flow. You're choosing to go against the flow. You're choosing not to be patient. And that's another thing. A lot of y'all are too attached to things. And because you're attached to things, you can't even allow it to flourish. Let me say that one more time. A lot of y'all are so attracted to what's going on that you don't even allow things to flourish. By the way, I do have a I Don't Chase, I Attract t-shirt on my website. So if you click the link in my bio, click Crystal Shop, I have a t-shirt on there that says I don't chase, I attract. But yeah, man, I want you to think about some of the most beautiful things in our life when it comes to growth, which is plants and babies, right? Plants and babies. Those two things needs effort to create. But then after that, it flows by itself. So once you set the intention and you plant the seed, A lot of y'all are getting in the way of the process that is supposed to happen by itself. When you plant a tree or you plant a plant or a flower, you dig it up, you plant the seed and you cover it and then you water it. And then every couple of days you come back and you water it. But what happens when you water a plant every day that's not supposed to be watered every day? You can actually hurt it, right? I mean, we all know it only takes you to do it one time to impregnate a person, right? So if it only takes one time to impregnate the person, why are we trying so hard? I want you to take a step back and realize that everything is working for you. But here's what I want to say. If something is not, let me say that one more time. If something is not working for you, what does that mean? What does that mean? If something is not working for you, what does that mean? Because I've never known something that's for me to be difficult. It's not for you, babes. Because guess what? You got to stay on the path of least resistance. You have to stay on the path of least resistance. And if you're trying to swim against the waves, you're only going to find yourself stagnated. You're going to find yourself stagnated. Period. Period. So what I want you to do is I want you to let go. Let go of how you think things should happen. Let go of how you think things should happen. Somebody said, I just want her to stay loyal to me. That's the problem. You know, listen, you need to allow people to be themselves. Allow people to do what they were going to do. If you keep trying to control people, you're not going to see what they would rather do. You need to see what people would rather do. You feel me? And that's another thing. Well, I feel like, let me tell you something. I feel like you shouldn't have to teach people how to treat you. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I feel like you shouldn't have to teach people how to treat you. I feel like the right people will come in your life. And yes, people will make mistakes, right? But you know what I mean when I say people will get it. I feel like I should, at least like some people, you be like, you know, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. The fact that you got to sit here and explain the basics to certain people about how they should treat you should let you know that they don't need to be in your life. Because clearly you don't know how to handle something elegant and fragile. Clearly you don't know how to handle high quality. That's what it's giving. Right? So what I'm going to do is, clearly this is out of your budget. This is out of your bracket. I'm going to do you the honors and skedaddle. Clearly, I'm way out of your bracket. Clearly, I'm way out of your bracket. Because quite frankly, you're not meeting the standards right now. You're not meeting the price. I would rather be alone than to be with someone and wish I was alone. Are y'all hearing me? I would rather be alone than to be with someone and wish I was alone. Man. And let me tell you something. Only when you truly love yourself will you start to have higher standards. Because people that don't love themselves don't want to be by themselves. So they settle for people who don't know how to treat them because they would rather be with them than to be with them. You heard that? You heard that? People who truly love themselves expect you to treat them the way that they at least show love to themselves, and they don't settle. But people who don't love themselves don't want to be by themselves, so they go find people to be around even if they don't know how to treat them. So they would rather be with them than to be with them. And that's a fact. But one thing that you got to understand is that not everybody's company is good company. Period. Just like not all good money is good money. Period. And I learned that. Boy, I be hanging out with people. And you know, I spend a lot of good time by myself. In my own peace. But then when I hang out with someone that's disrupting my peace, I be like, ooh. Somebody said, why are they listening to this when you're depressed? Babes, this is probably the information that you need to hear. This is probably what you need to hear, because a lot of times, some people's depression comes from things that they can't control, which is other people. Ooh! Come on now. A lot of people's depression, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people's depression comes from things that they cannot control, and it's usually people. Listen, y'all make sure y'all join my mystery school. The link is in the bio. Click mystery school. And if you want to join my magnetism class, DM me your birthday. DM me your birthday, and I'll see if you're eligible. You see, I've been trying to teach people how to get people to treat them right. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not going to hold you. This magnetism game, not for the weak, because it's going to really take you to be detached. It's going to really take you to be able to walk away from people. Somebody said, are you a Virgo? No, my Venus is in Virgo, though. You see, in order for you truly to be a magnetic being, you have to be willing to walk away from things that are not serving you. Because guess what? For you to be magnetic, your energy, your aura is the most vital thing of you. And if you're spending time with people that are not serving you, that are not showing you the energy that you deserve, your energy is actually taking a hit. Period. Somebody said, you could DM me on Instagram or TikTok, whichever. And one thing that I realized, somebody said, I learned a lot from the class. Somebody said 33. What are you talking about, 33, bro? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So, listen. Oh, 23? You mean 23? So, yeah, man. Here's another thing that I realized, right? When I stopped trying, it came to me easier. When I stopped trying, it came to me easier. Let me also show you something else. When you show people that you're willing to walk away, they realize that all that little shit that they was trying before, they stop. But that's the thing. When people feel like they're... See, here, let me tell you something. Let me get my words together. Okay? Somebody said we need a detachment course. Baby, that's on the magnetism class. That's a part of magnetism. In order to be magnetic, you have to be detached. Because when you're detached, you're not chasing anything. You're attracting. Right? So, this is what I wanted to say, okay? Number one, you have to be willing to walk away. All right? And what I mean by that is, let me give you an example, right? This is magnetism type right now, okay? So look. When you find that you're hanging out with someone and they keep canceling on you, it's like you go out your way, you get yourself together, you get ready, right? And then they cancel on you midday. And first time is cool. All right, cool. Hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? We'll reschedule. But when you see them doing a second time and a third time, and they're not, really you should do this the first time. But you start to see people not respecting your time, you're going to have to take a little space. Because you have to remember, you have to teach people how to treat you. No. I mean, yeah. So this is what I mean by this though, right? Check me out when I say you have to teach people how to treat you, right? Check me out, right? When I say you don't want to teach people how to treat you, that means that you don't want to coach people to be like, hey, no, you have to hold my hand. You have to touch my door. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to do this. Like, that's what I mean by don't teach people how to treat you. Don't be telling people you need to hold my door. You're supposed to pay for my food. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. We're not doing that now. When I say, on the other hand, teach people how to treat you, I mean by your presence. If people are not aligning with you, you take away presence. You take away presence. Somebody said, is it one class, the magnetism class, or is it monthly? It's one class, like it's one class with multiple videos, so you only pay one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I've realized the moment that I started to see people not respecting time, because time is something you can't get back. Time is something that you can't get back. And when you know, see, this is where your self-love comes in. When you know you have the energy of when people come around you, you amplify them. If you know you have the energy of you treating yourself like royalty, and then other people are not at least understanding that, what's going to happen is that you're going to get your self-worth down all because you let that person slide. You let that person slide. When you let people slide, that's when you start to see your self-worth go down. Because you start to think, well, maybe I'm just overdoing it. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Because every time the people didn't respect your time, guess what? You ended up wasting money. You ended up canceling plans with other people you were the one that took the L. So no, you're not over exaggerating, my love. Because guess what? When my feelings start to get hurt, when my time start to get burnt, and when my feelings start to get pushed to the side, baby, I got to go. I got to go. But here's the thing. A lot of y'all have a lack mentality when it comes to people. You be thinking, well, no, I don't want to be lonely, so I got to hang out with them. No, baby, no, you don't, sweetheart. It's 7 billion people out here. I'm sure you'll find another. But if you keep thinking like that, you won't find another. You won't find nobody if you keep thinking like that. So you have to realize there'll be somebody else who will align with me. There will be somebody else. There will be somebody else. That's okay, boo. You don't gotta. There will be somebody else. Especially when you know you that girl. Especially when you know you that boy. You cannot be afraid to walk away. You cannot be afraid to walk away. You cannot be afraid to walk away. You walking away is a part of your dignity. Let me tell y'all something. I've walked away from big opportunities. I've walked away from big people, all because I know my worth. And the more that you can show your worth, the more your worth gets stronger. Period. Let me tell you something. Luxury is luxury because they said so. You hear me, right? Are y'all listening to me? Luxury is only luxury because they said so. Y'all do realize that, right? Y'all do realize that, right? If you're trying to join my magnetism class, DM me your birthday. These are the type of things that I teach behind magnetism. It's psychology, how to get people to respect you, how to get people to honor you, how to get people to listen to you. And one thing that I want to tell you, I'll give you a magnetism tip. Slow down when you speak. You see, I'm teaching right now, so I want to speak fast. But when you're talking to somebody that you like, when you're talking to a group of people, slow down when you speak. It makes you more powerful. It makes you more powerful. It makes you seem sure of yourself. But I want you to think about it. The moment that somebody starts to talk fast, the moment that somebody starts, you start to think that they're out of control. So slow down when you speak, especially if you are someone who does public speaking, especially if you're someone that's in luxury, especially if you work at like Louis Vuitton or something like that. Slow down when you speak. If you're talking to a boss, or let's say you're talking to somebody that you want to invest in, slow down. It shows that you're more calm and in control. You hear me? It also intensifies the tension in the room. So when I slow down, you start to listen a little bit more. And things start to get just a little bit more serious. You start to take me a little bit more serious. My words start to truly enter your ears. You hear me? You get me? the energy. Somebody said, ooh, I feel that. Exactly. You felt that. You felt that. Listen, y'all, I'm born on the 23rd. All right. People born on the 5 day, people born on the 5th, the 14th, the 23rd, people who are 5 life paths, they already understand beauty and magnetism, because magnetism starts with MA. MA adds up to 5. So I'm born on the 23rd. I understand when it comes to elegance, when it comes to etiquette, how you carry yourself. That's another thing, y'all. One thing that I want to tell you is, if you telling me that you want to take care of yourself and you want to be more beautiful and more magnetic, are you doing your skincare twice a day? Are you doing your skincare twice a day? Are you actually investing in your skincare? Are you investing in good stuff for your hair? You get me? So you have to understand that if you want people to invest their time with you, you have to invest your time and money with yourself. And when you do your skin, listen to me, right? I want y'all to check this out too. I recommend a steamer. Get a facial steamer for your skin. I recommend y'all get a facial steamer for your skin. Somebody said twice a day. Of course, it's a boy. Get a facial steamer for your skin so it takes your products in better. All right? If you use a steamer, it'll be better for your skin. All right? Yeah, man. Listen, y'all. It's a lifestyle. And what y'all have to understand is, I call it aesthetic alchemy. You see, a lot of people feel like it's superficial to care about yourself and how you look. Some people think that it's somebody said, I just be using raw. Somebody said, what's your secret? Because you stay glowing. I take care of myself. I love on myself. I read to myself. I invest in myself. I'm always learning new things. So when I feel like I'm getting better, I get excited. I get happier, right? So let me get back to the lesson, right? So on the magnetism class, I've been teaching aesthetic alchemy, right? What is aesthetic alchemy? Aesthetic alchemy is understanding how to use your beauty and your aesthetics to alchemize the things that you want, right? What you have to understand is, if you want to be wealthy and rich, you ever looked at how the rich people have a glow to them? Did y'all hear that? If you say that you want to be wealthy and rich, right? Have you ever noticed how the rich people always have a glow to them? A lot of the rich people also have clear skin. Why do wealthy people have such clear skin? Because they take care of themselves. Because they understand the first way to attract any kind of wealth or money is you first have to invest into yourself. You have to look like money. You have to, I want you to think about money as Monet, as if it's a woman. As if it's a woman, as if it's a person, as if it's a guy, as if it's someone that you like. Call them Monet, okay? Monet. Monet likes to be around people that take care of themselves, because Monet knows that they're going to take care of them. Rich people are Illuminati. This is a psyop. I can't. So you mean to tell me? She said rich people are Illuminati. You're never going to be rich because you already assume that every single person that has abundance is evil. You're never going to be rich. Just give it up. 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 Anyways, so Monet is not going to want to hang out with you if you don't know how to take care of yourself. Monet is not going to want to be with you if you don't know how to take care of yourself. Period. So if you want more abundance in your life, and this is why, right? This is why. If you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you end up in an aura and energy that is high frequency, and you're able to attract more. You get me? And most celebrities don't even be rich. That's the gag. You feel me? What you'll realize is, when you start really taking care of yourself, you'll see your bank account get fatter because of the fact that you're at a different vibration. Think about it. Every time we see somebody glow, we be like, "Oh, girl, you glowing." The first thing that you assume is that their life is going good. Right? When you see somebody glowing, the first thing that you assume is, "Girl, you doing good, huh?" Ask yourself, right? Ask yourself, right? A lot of y'all are listening because, let me just say this, right? A lot of y'all stopped on this live, right? Because of you just stopped. You're like, "Oh, she looks pretty. Oh, she's glowing. Oh, she got nice skin." What is she saying? Sometimes you having a nice aesthetic will get people to listen. Because think about it. Don't you eat with your eyes first? Don't you eat with your eyes first? If something look nasty, baby, I'm not eating that. If your hands look dirty, if you got snubs, I don't want you touching me. Because if you're not even taking care of your body, I can't imagine what your house look like. If you're not taking care of yourself, I can't imagine what your business look like. But when I look at people and I see that they're very intricate, their mouth, you see, the first thing I look at is people's mouth. When I see people take the time to do the little things, like take care of their mouth, take care of their hair, take care of their ears, take care of their, I'm like, ooh, this is a person that pays attention to detail. You see, I was reading 50 Cent's book. So look, everybody saying, "Where's your singing bowl?" I told y'all it was worth it. Didn't I tell y'all it was worth it? My singing bowl was $170. Now I got people asking if I told y'all. Look, see, that's why you can't be afraid to spend your money. You can't be afraid to spend your money. You can't be afraid to spend your money. You see, you can't be afraid to spend your money, child. Hold on, let me get it with the... You feel me? So I don't know how many of y'all feel like, you know what, Sticks, I'm trying to have a glow up. Let me tell you something. About 2 weeks ago, my skin was breaking out. My hair looked a mess. I was like, man, I need a glow up. I need a glow up. It took me 2 weeks. I said, I need a glow up. I started going to the gym. I started reading books. Like, I started doing this consistently. I put myself on a plan. I was like, you know what? What I had realized is that I wasn't eating right either. I was like, you know what, man? Why in the world am I just like, somebody said, I remember you said you start spending money on facials. Y'all see that, right? You said you start spending money on facials. You feel me? So about 2 weeks ago, I didn't really like where I was at. I didn't like my skin. I didn't like how my body looked too much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like a 5. You get what I'm saying? I didn't feel like a 5. Like, I'm born on the 23rd. Like, 5 energy represents beauty. I'm not feeling like that. Beyonce's a 5 life path. I'm not feeling very, Beyonce. You get what I'm saying? And the moment that you start to see that you're not really feeling yourself like how you should be, it's time for you to get through a glow up. Period. Juju, you got the same birthday as me. You get what I'm saying? So somebody said, what about 50 Cent book? Thank you for saying that. So I was reading 50 Cent's book. 50 Cent is a cat. And 50 Cent's a cat. And he's an 8 life path, right? So he understands money because 8 is a number of money. And in his book, he says, how you carry yourself matters. He says, nobody says that you have to be in the most expensive clothes. But when you come in a white t-shirt, this is what he said. He said, when you come in a white t-shirt and your t-shirt is ironed, and you come in blue jeans, but your blue jeans are creased, and then you come in your shoes, but your shoes are tied up, laced, and clean, he has a different level of respect for you because it shows that you're going to have a level of respect for the business that y'all going to do together. It shows that you're not careless. So what you have to understand is that when you start getting people to invest in you, the first thing they're going to look at is how you carry yourself. That is called aesthetic alchemy. Period. But the thing about it is that some of y'all are being cheap with yourself. Somebody's put you onto a book, you're like, $30, that's a lot. Are you, sweetie, if every time somebody puts you onto something and you're like, I don't know, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a hard Somebody be like, hey girl, you should check out this class. You should come to this this event. Ooh, but gas. Baby, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody said, how many books did you finish in 2 weeks? Maybe one. Maybe one. You get what I'm saying? I listen to audiobooks and I also use Kindle. You feel me? Maybe one, but what I'm trying to tell you is that I started building up habits. And what happens is that you'll be surprised how fast these habits transform you. You will be surprised how fast those habits transform you. Think about it. The word health and wealth have H, which is the 8th letter in the alphabet, right? Wealth is the 23rd letter in the alphabet. Are y'all hearing me? Y'all see how wealth starts with W, which is the 23rd letter in the alphabet? 2 plus 3 is 5. So at some point, in order to obtain wealth, you have to care about how you look. You have to care about how you carry yourself. You have to care about your health. Wealth starts with W, which is the 23rd letter in the alphabet. So especially if you're born on a 5-day, you're born on the 14th, you're born on the 23rd, you're born on the 5th, you definitely should be joining this magnetism class. You're eligible for it. Michael Jordan and Kobe. And I played basketball as a kid. Look who in the back. You get what I'm saying? So the magnetism class is $99.91. If you want to join, it's a one time. If you want to join, just DM me your birthday, baby. Do not waste my time. You see, hey, listen, look what I just did. This is how you need to be. Do not waste my time. Do not waste my time. If you're ready to join, then DM me your birthday. You heard that? That's what you got to tell people sometimes. Don't waste my time. If you're ready, then DM me. If you're not, then just wait. You get it? You see? Do you see how I'm teaching you? Do you see how I'm teaching you? Because what will happen is people will start to DM me and then they'll be like, oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not this. Oh, I'm not that. Then we both wasting time. We don't want to waste time. Ready to join my class, my magnetism class. My magnetism class. And you know what? I'm born the year of the cat, which is 1999. And if you look at cats was always seen as elegant animals. So of course, you're going to learn from a cat. I'm born cat year. You feel me? Pull these a little closer. You feel me? All right. So yeah, man. Somebody said this tiger count. Man, I mean, tiger and lion, I mean, they also the kings. So it's funny how cats are seen as royalty. On your last live, you said DM you to see which one would be better for you, the magnetism plus or the school. Did you DM me? Cat year myself, 8 life path. Exactly, y'all. You know, let me tell y'all something too, man. Y'all gotta stop worrying. Y'all be worrying a little too much for me. Y'all be worrying a little too much for me. You see, what I've noticed is y'all allow yourselves to feel stressed so many times throughout the day. And what you don't understand is that stress is signaling DNA and energy with this side of you that's making you think that you're in danger. So if you're always in stress, you're always signaling your body that you're in danger. See, look, magnetism class helped me relax. Magnetism class helped me relax. Because magnetism teaches you how to get what you want without working so hard. How to get people to treat you. How to get people to listen to you. If you feel like people don't listen to you, if you feel like people don't treat you right, baby, you the one that need the damn class yourself. Because guess what? Let me tell you something, right? The moment that people start to treat you a type of way that you don't like, and you start to just silence yourself, and you start to pull yourself away from the environment, it makes them look stupid. They start to feel self-conscious because you put all of it on them. That's the problem. Y'all start to argue with people when they don't treat you right. Then it gives them a reason to be defensive and treat you wrong even more. But when you go ahead and take yourself out of the equation, all they got is themselves. So they look at themselves and they're like, oh, like, you're not listening? Oh, you don't, like, you ever seen somebody try to joke on someone and they're just like, it make them look stupid. But that's the thing. Y'all be arguing with people about how they should treat you when you shouldn't have been an argument at the first place. How I want to be treated shouldn't be an argument. It shouldn't even be a conversation, quite frankly. Especially if you know that you're bringing that to the table. You should only have this type of energy if you know that what you're asking for, you're able to bring it to the table. Period. In the moment that you start to see people not treat you the way that you want to be, you walk away. But the problem is y'all be so attached to that person that you stay. And that's where you get fucked up. That's where you get fucked up. That's exactly where y'all start getting fucked up. Because you like them so much. The fuck? I don't give a damn how much you like them. I like me more. You heard me? I don't give a how much I like them. I like me more. And my feelings are more important than yours to me. Your feelings should be more important than mine to you, maybe. But to me, my feelings are more important. So the moment that you start stepping on them and not having no type of consideration for them, I got to go. Because now I'm the sacrifice for your lack of love. And all you do when you stay around when people are not treating you right, all you do is enable them. All you do is enable them. So again, if you know that you need this class, you know that you need to get your magnetism up. You want to get more people to maybe follow your Instagram, follow your social media. Maybe you want to put out an energy. Basically, what I'm teaching you is how to have a captivating aura. Y'all can't lie. When you came on this live, something made you stop. Something made you say, hold on, let me see what she's talking about. Something made you stop, whether it be the way that I talk, whether it be the way that I carry myself, whether it be the way that I look. Something magnetized you. Something. That's just how it works. Right? But you have to have a big enough aura to be able to catch enough people. But the thing about it is that you want to catch high quality people, but you're not going to catch high quality people if you don't have standards or a high price. You feel me? I want big spenders, so I'm going to put a big price, period. You've seen people spend thousands of dollars on dumb stuff. Trust me, you're not asking for a lot, okay? Don't let nobody make you feel like you're asking for a lot. And if somebody says you're high maintenance, be like, big, beautiful things take a lot of maintenance, my love. Big companies take a lot of maintenance, my love. A lot of employees. Big payroll. Okay. Somebody say, y'all hop into the magnetism class. It's top notch. Thank you, Brandon. You feel me? So, somebody said, hit the bowl. My bad. She like, Sticks, you're not doing your job. She said, Sticks, you're not doing your job. Hit the ball, girl. She had to remind me to do my job. She said, hit the bowl, please, hit the bowl. I need a... You feel me? So you're not asking for a lot. Hey, y'all make sure, if you haven't yet, make sure y'all subscribe to me on YouTube also. This whole live is going to be on my YouTube. But yeah, man, this magnetism, somebody said how to magnetize health. First of all, what you got to understand with health, maybe it's, because the birthday, right? First of all, what you got to understand with health is action oriented, my love. Your health is something that you can physically work on, whether that be working out, you know what I'm saying? Whether that be, taking your supplements, eating your plants, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like health is something that's like, you know what I'm saying? Health is something that you can start today, So if you want to join my magnetism class, DM me your birthday. DM me your birthday. It's $99.91. Baby, this game is not cheap because I'm not cheap. You feel me? The game is not cheap. Really, that, hey, cheap is relative. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sticks, what is the evil eye about? Is it for protection against curses? I don't know, man. I don't like anything that be dealing with eyes. I always feel like I'm being watched. I don't deal with eyes. The only eye I deal with is eye. You feel me? Your body is the whole universe, so you have to speak good affirmations to it in order for it to work properly. Exactly. It's crazy. Somebody commented their birthday 1999, and then you said the significance of 999. Health is something you don't really have to wait for. Amazing. You feel me? So yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and DM me if you want to join the magnetism class. All right. I'm about to head off. I love you guys. And later.